You were live.
All right, everyone. Westwood kicking off day 2 here. Playing a team that looks like they outsize us by about an average of 5 inches and 40 pounds. But let's see where we go here. Jensen hands it off. Ends up going backwards. Sickler and net passes it out. What's the name of this team?
Hull. Hull hockey.
Oh, this is the Hull Hitmen. Brody's gonna get called for slashing the stick there, I think. So Westwood's gonna start off real early with a penalty kill. Got Fiedler gonna take the face off. I've got Umlin, Shoop, and Karsnia out there.
Blueberries.
So minute 30 to kill this penalty. Hitmen win the draw. Oh, swing and a miss on that first one. Pressured by Umlin there. Umlin gets the puck, gets it over to Fiedler. And the Hitmen get it back in their own zone, but Fiedler and Umlin are going to continue to push. And Umlin able to hold it in for the moment. Shoot with a goal from the blue line. Wow, that starts off hot. Umlin did the hard work. He kept the puck in the zone. Shoop stepped up and ripped that for a shorthanded goal, putting Westwood up 1-0. Same four stays out there. Fiedler dumps it down. If Fiedler checks this kid, he's going to take his hip out because that's about where his shoulders are. Here come the Hitmen on a rush. Shoop blocks that. Umlin's going to win this race, it looks like. More good shorthanded pressure here. Umlin with a pass. Looks like Tonelli coming in. Nelly's going to dump that back in. Here comes Piesheimer off the bench. Karsnia is able to hold that in. He's going to dump that back around. Piesheimer gets there first.
I don't know where to put you. Right there.
The Hitmen send it in deep. Karsnia gets there first. Hitman with a slap shot, but that goes harmlessly off of Runkle. Out of bounds. All right. I don't mind playing these guys in hockey, but I don't think I want to get into a getting things off the top shelf contest. These guys are going to win that pretty quick. Sent around. Full strength hockey. Hitmen have it. Make a pass into the middle, but that's knocked away. We've got Slominski now with a pass up to Piesheimer. Oh, his pass. He tries to get it up. Now he's going to take it himself. The Hitmen are able to knock that away. Offside. We'll have a face off in the neutral zone. Piesheimer takes the face off, wins it back to the D. Sunshine passes that, dumps that down deep. Piesheimer's going to try and put some pressure along with Runkle. Held in by Severson. Severson with the shot off the goalie. Hitman trying to get it out here. They're in the neutral zone coming through. Sunshine able to slow that down. Now Piesheimer. Now Runkle. Now Sunshine. Hitmen are going to take that into the corner. Centering pass. off a skate, then off a sickless pad. Runkle trying to get it out of the side, but Hitmen are able to hold that in because the guy's 6'3". Slawinski gets a nice pass out of the neutral zone. Hitmen are happy to just dump that and get a line change. Severson battling in the corner. And who's going to come out with the puck? No one yet. The Hitmen have it. They're going to control it. Behind the net. Center pass off the side of the net, though. Tice able to almost get that out, but not quite. And we're out of the zone. And now we're back in. A little sloppy hockey right now. We want to get some space here. Hitmen dump it down. Chased in by Sunshine. No, that's not Sunshine. The hold with a hard hit. No call. Dumping it down deep. Centering pass. Berberino there. Puck still loose. Puck still loose there. Goalie couldn't get his glove on it. Oh, centering pass by Westwood doesn't quite get through. Oh, Shoop's able to hold that in. Now back to Jensen. Jensen's going to skate that up. He's going to go wide left. Back to Tice at the point. Tice is going to try and send that down the middle. It's intercepted. Hitman coming the other way. Tice redirects. Now here comes Jensen. Gets it up to Nelly. Nelly's shot deflected into the corner. Shoop gets a slap shot for the point. Goes wide. Karzian is going to hold that in. He's looking for space. He tries a centering pass to Fiedler. Fiedler's shot off the side of the goalie. Umlin trying to hold it in. He's battling. Shoop and Karzian are able to hold it in. Nelly gets a shot off the goalie. Whistle dead. Net off. Good pressure early by Westwood. Fiedler's going to take the face off. He's got Umlin and Nelly. And then Shoop and Karzian on the D-line. Wins it up forward to himself. Umlin almost able to sneak that in.
Punch him.
Boys aggressively talking about their favorite recipe behind the net. Fiedler's going to take the face off again. Karzian is going to dump that down. Nelly's going to chase. Now Umlin. Hitman looking to get it out here. Larry cross pass stolen by Umlin. He gets a shot just wide in the net. That centering pass goes back to Shoop. Shoop puts it down low. Now Fiedler. Now the Jolly Green Giant's going to take it up the right side there, but Karzian is able to knock that away. Karzian looks up. He's got Piesheimer loose. Good find by Drew. Piesheimer puts it off the goalie. Good opportunity there. Goalie rubs his glove and
Goalie's in for a long day.
yeah, I don't blame the goalie there for Jensen had his stick down there second late. That's fine. Piesheimer took the face off. That got past Piccadilly at the end. Now Hitmen have a hard shot, goes high, wide. That's going to get all the way out. Peaceheimer's coming up the left side. He's got Runkle in the middle. Oh! I think that went 5-hole. I think the goalie was blocked, screened a little bit by his man, but Peaceheimer finds the back of the net, puts Westwood up 2-0 with 7:35 left in the first period. Peaceheimer back in the circle there for a face-off. He's got Slominski to his left, Jensen to his right. Sent back to Severson. Denny sends it up. Now Slominski's going to put some pressure on. Casey wins the battle. He's got the puck. Centers it. Peaceheimer gets knocked off the puck there. Here comes the Hitmen. They've got a 2-on. Great Wall of Sickler says no thank you there. That's going to be offside, not called. That centering pass goes all the way deep. Westwood gets a few fresh skaters out there. That's going to go all the way down. Icing. Great Wall of Sickler. Mahold's going to take this face off. Got Jensen Pack playing D today. Hitmen behind their own net. Trying to get out. Good pressure by Westwood there. But Hitmen are going to get an odd man rush here. Sickler makes easy work of that. Hildy's got that look in his eye today. Shot wide of the net. Is that net off again? We'd have some bad posts in this rink. These kids were up at 5 a.m. for their yoga this morning. Coach said they were pretty dialed in. I think they had quinoa for breakfast, so they should be all set. That shot's on net, loose there. And the Hitmen are able to put one in. So, 5:58 left in the first period. 1-goal lead for Westwood. Here come the Hitmen. Shoop's able to grab that puck. He's pinned along the board. Who's going to come out with it? The Hitmen come out with it. Centering pass. Sickler says no thank you. Hitmen are able to almost hold that in, but here comes Umlin. He's going to win this race. Oh, and he puts it up and over the goalie's shoulder. So that was a quick counterpunch there from Westwood, up 3-1. It's 2 goals for the Blueberries at the moment. All right, Feeler's going to take this face off. Hitmen are going to come into the zone with it though. They get a shot on net. That's bounced off. Shoop's going to send that up. Carsey ends up with the neutral zone. He's going to skate it in. He's going to get a shot. That goes wide right. Nelson there. Nelly has it behind the net. Oh, he gets it almost. That's going to get all the way out. That's not going to get there for icing, so Shoop's going to have to play that. He's going to come out from behind the net. He's going to get that up to Nelly. Nelly to Umlin. Oh, and there comes Shoop. Oh, his shot just off the net. That was some great passing by Westwood, though, for that rush. Shoop loses the puck, but it ends up in Umlin's hands, who hands it back to Shoop. He's going to step in, shoots it off a defender. Held in by, well, no, it wasn't held in. That's going to get back. Shoop's going to play it in the middle of the ice. He's going to hand that off to Umlin. Umlin's going to dump that down deep. Westwood's going to get a change. Pressure by Fiedler while we get some fresh legs out there. Runkle runs into some traffic there. Peaceheimer sends it out. Slominski playing along the boards. Good stick by Slominski there. Now Severson's got it. He's surrounded though. Can't get through traffic. Hitman in the neutral zone, but knocked away by Peaceheimer. Dump back into the Westwood zone. Hitmen get there first, but they miss on it. Vicadeni gets that up to, oh, great pass. Oh, I think that was Jensen to Slominski. Or no, that was Runkle. Little Eastview to Eastview action. Shot from the point. Oh, right off the side of the post. Now the Hitmen are going to have a little bit of a rush here, but Severson is up to the task, knocks that away. Shot on net, Sickler stick save. That's going to be a race to the puck. Hitmen are going to win that one. Can't handle it clean though. Westwood gets it back. Peaceheimer has it behind the net. Centering pass in front of the crease. The Hitmen are able to dump that out. So Jensen's going to have to chase that all the way back. His pass ends up deep in the Hitman zone.
Got the lights are turning off.
Hill dumps that in deep. The Hitmen have to dump that down back the other way. Jensen's going to play that one again. The Hitmen have the puck in front of the net. But now Mahold drops it back to Severson. No, that's Hild. Looks like our fan club is up and at 'em all over. Got several thousand folks dialed in watching Team Westwood. But a special call out to a dear friend Josh Harrison, one of the local legends. He's made Colorado what it is today, which is a hotbed of hockey. That's a hard, clean hit there by Seaver. That was Hild getting a little bit of aggression out. Shot deflected by, I think that was off of Gage's skate. That shot from the point, harmlessly wide left. Hitman keep it in the zone though. But Gage has it and he gets it up. He gets it up to, I can't see who it is, but it's in the net. Who got that one?
Inside.
Brody. I think he owes Gage a cup of coffee for that one. Found him streaking and he put it in. Shoop's going to dump that down deep off the face-off. 30 seconds left in the first period. 4-1 lead. Umlin back to Shoop. Shoop to Umlin. Umlin to Fiedler. Good puck movement. Now Nelly behind the net. He tried to find Fiedler coming to the net. That was deflected by a defenseman. Hitmen want to get it out. 10 seconds left. Umlin steals the puck though. Now Fiedler has it. His shot deflected. That's going to get out of the zone and end the period. Strong first period for Westwood, up 4-1.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Good.
Welcome back, Westwood fans. We've got a fun game going here. Start the second period. And we dump it into the Hitmen zone. Pressured by Fiedler, gets the puck. Now Umlin behind the net. He's looking for someone. He gets it to Karsnia at the point. Karsnia back to Umlin. Umlin to Fiedler. We're moving the puck good. Fiedler to Nelson. Nelson's looking. Tries to find Umlin coming up the middle. Here come the Hitmen the other way. That pass is a little bit off. Nelson takes advantage of that. Now Umlin tries a centering pass. That ends up back to Parker. Parker over to Karsnia. Karsnia up to Fiedler. Fiedler fakes him out with a fake pass. And he's going to dump that down. Held in by Piesheimer. He passes over to Runkle. The Hitmen were able to sniff that out, though. Goes back to Parker. Parker's going to skate this in. He's going to go wide right. He centers it for Runkle. Runkle, I think his shot went up the goalie's stick, though, but that was good pressure. Karsnia goes back to get it. Piesheimer ends up with it in our own zone. Makes a move. He was looking for Runkle up the side. Runkle chips that down deep. Good pressure behind the net by Runkle and Slominski. Casey's going to chase that in the corner. Now Runkle has it. His centering pass gets through, but that's chipped, so no icing there. Sunshine's going to have to track that down. Hitmen get it behind the net. His centering pass gets through the crease. Runkle with some, or no, that's Slominski with some nice hands. Gets through two guys. Almost gets through the third. Puck goes deep behind the Westwood net. That's going to be an icing. Coaches have to be happy with the puck movement so far today. Kids have a little extra pep in their step. So far your goals are Piesheimer, Shoup, Linshield, and Ublant. Linscheid. I'm going to call him Brody. Son of Brian. We're going biblical. Brody, son of Brian. Tice, son of Freddie, takes it in. Max. Oh, he tried to find his teammate coming up the middle. Gage, son of Matt, with a attempted hard hit. Tice sends that deep, and that'll be an icing.
Gonna be a legend.
Fiedler eyes his opponent up and down before the face-off, sneers at him, and then wins the face-off. I like it. Sickler with a stick pass. And let's see, Nelson pops that out. Tice is, nope, that was Severson racing to it. Nope, got that wrong. That was Gage. Still memorizing the numbers for everyone at home. My apologies. Nelly has it. He's got some space. He's going to take it himself to the neutral zone. Gets it over to Umlin. Umlin surveys. Sees Fiedler. Fiedler's shot off a defenseman. Another shot off the pad. And Aiden Umlin there to take advantage of that rebound. Put that in for a 5-1 lead. Fiedler takes the face off. Wins it back. No, I mean, won it back, but finally Shoup has control of it. He's going to skate it up the right side. He chips it down to himself deep. He's behind the net with it. Center pass is knocked away by the defenseman. Now Fiedler behind the net. That's going to get through icing unless it gets to... It was not on net, so we will have another face-off in the Hitmen zone. You know, you expect something a little different when you're playing a team called the Hull Hitmen. I expected them to be laying some body shots, but so far the Westwood's been the more aggressive team. That pass is going to get back through the zone. Good pressure by the Hitmen on Shoup. He keeps backing up. Still playing along the boards there. Runkle ends up getting it to Shoup, who gets that up to Piesheimer. Oh, great save by the goalie there. Shoup's going to hold that in. He's going to pass that to Nelly. Oh, Nelly was going to give the give and go. Defenseman got in the way there. High stick call on the Hitmen. A couple of the Westwood players were helping them make that call. So Peaceheimer is going to take this face off. Wins it back to Runkle. Runkle's quick shot. Glove save. He had Slominski on the backside waiting for the rebound. And we'll do it again. Ryder steps up. Wins it back to Runkle again. Shot deflected. Slominski fighting along the boards. Now Ryder hits it back to Karsny at the point. Karsny puts it in the middle.
Stop kicking the net off.
Net is off again. All right, Peaceheimer's going to take this face off again. Refs are trying to work on this net. I think it's a post that's coming off a little too easy. This could be a theme throughout the game here. Whenever the goalies are going to go over there and try and guard that side, that net is coming off. Based on the last two face-offs, I'm going to watch that pass back to Runkle here. Almost. Karsnia plays that, reverses that to Shoop. Shoop's pass is intercepted. He's looking for Runkle, but here come the Hitmen get a shot, but no one snatched that out of the air like a shortstop with an easy line drive. All right, some new players out on the ice for us here. I spy Brody, I spy Severson, I spy Tice, and Mahold's going to take the face off. Hitman's shot is deflected. Can't quite hold that in. Mahold and Tice along the boards. Sunshine back there. Oh, wow. That was a great pass, backdoor shot, but Sickler just stonewalled him. Another shot that was high over the net. This is some of the best pressure the Hitmen have had so far. Oh, Hitmen get it back. And finally that pressure results in a goal. The boys are talking strategy out on the ice. Fiedler with the face-off. Hitman with a rush. Behind the net, centering pass, gets all the way back to the D. Hard shot, but Sickler saw that one coming the whole way. So we'll have a face-off in the Westwood zone. 7:41 left in the first period. I don't know. That shot goes high over the net. Your score is 5-2. Gage was looking for another big hit. Right now we want to get it out though. And we finally do. Good pressure by Fiedler. But back in our zone, but now Severson has it. Oh, his pass almost got through clean. And that's, Jensen's gonna have to play that against a player for the Hitmen that looks like he could have been an extra on the Expendables. Fiedler takes it in. He's gonna go, he's wide left, centering pass. Fiedler is gonna get that. Tries to hold it in. Runkle now plays behind the net. No one in front of the net to help him right now. He's gotta work. Oh! He had Peaceheimer coming in Almost found him. Jensen to Piesheimer. He's got Runkle. He sees him. But the goalie stuck that out and poked that away nicely. Oh, good job by Ryder holding that in. Ryder's working hard on this shift. Gage sends a shot on net. Hitmen are able to get that out. Gage is going to track that down. Gets that up to, oh wow, we got a 3-0. I'll tell you what, that goalie deserves that save. Those three are going to have nightmares about that opportunity there. Ryder able to hold that in. Runkle has it now. And now Hitman knocked away by Shoop. Now Karzian picks that up. But the Hitman coming back the other way. Shoop does a nice job separating man from puck. Stops behind the net. Gets a pass up to Runkle. Jake makes a move. Makes another move. Gets by one. Shot goes wide left. Slominski gets it back. Casey puts it back towards the net, forcing a cover. Special shout out to the fan club sending messages from Albany, New York. Johnny's Bar in Albany, New York. They have the Westwood game on right now. They're watching. Here comes the Hitman. Knocked away by Mahold for a moment. And now he's got it, and he's going to come back the other way. He's going to go left. Centers it. Oh! Pass back to the point, intercepted by the Hitmen, and there they come. Severson defending. Severson, good job. Oh, that pass, he saw Tice streaking. That shot knocked down by Jensen. Oh, Severson's got himself a breakaway. Oh, goalie makes a great play on Liam, but great rush by Severson. Tice sends it down deep. Goalie has no stick, but the Hitmen have the puck. That backhand shot goes high over the net. Goalie's not going to get his stick. He doesn't feel comfortable enough. Even though the puck's way down at our end. What? Let's see if we can. And a breakaway. And take advantage of a stickless goalie. Can't believe Brody would take advantage of a goalie without a stick like that. I mean, it's just not nice. So Westwood up 6-2 with about 3 minutes left, just under 3 minutes left in the second period. Hitmen try to control that face-off. They stuck along the boards. Offside call, so we'll have a face-off. Fiedler with the face-off. Umland and Nelson. his right and left wing. Puck gets all the way back to Sickler. Sickler's going to play that off the boards. That Hitman shot is blocked by Gage. Now it's going deep. Pressured by Fiedler. Oh! Umlin had a nice pass to Nelson. He couldn't quite get a stick on that. Here comes Hitman the other way. Defended by Nelly. No, that was one of our kids. Played good defense. That shot. Sickler stops that pretty easily. Now Umlin along the boards. Hitman dumped that back behind the net. Jensen gets there first, though. He's going to skate it up himself. But Hitman grabbed that and it come back the other way. A shot. Sickler saves the second one, too. I don't think I've ever seen a 2012 team with so many 6-footers. I think their coach is afraid to yell at them.
Yeah. He's pretty quiet over there.
I know, because kids are bigger than him.
They haven't played a hit all day either.
No, they really have not laid much of a hit at all. Probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Karsnia gets it up to Piesheimer. He's going to chip it up to himself. Slamitsky goes to the net. Ryder shot off the side of the net. And was that Surunkel for the rebound goal? It was indeed. Ryder made that happen with some speed. Minute 10 left in the second period. 7-2. Face off. Not really controlled yet. Runkle has it behind the net. Now Shoop knocks that away. Shoop runs into the 6-foot giant. And here comes the Hitman the other way. Knocked off by Shoop and Piesheimer. Piesheimer gets that up to, Casey saw Runkle streaking. Now Casey's able to hold it in. He's got the puck. His shot off a defender. Runkle gets it there. Now Slaminski for the rebound goal. I think we're going to let the clock run off the end of the second period with a 6-goal lead here. And that'll be the end of the second period.
Live.
Here we are for the third period. No music in this rink, so we're making our own entertainment. Mahold with the face-off here. Hitmen control the puck. Tice sends that down deep though, and now Westwood's going to chase. Here come the Hitmen on a little bit of a rush. Circle around in the neutral zone. Shot on net. Rebound. Severson knocks to the side. Hitmen have it behind the net. Centering pass gets through the crease. Shot back. Deflected over the net. Hitmen still have it. Putting some pressure on. That shot for the point deflected. Second one. Saved by Sickler. Coach is asking his son to come back to the bench before he gets too deep into discussion with the refs. Face off in the Westwood zone. Hitmen control that and get a shot on that. Glove save. Fiedler with the face off. Jensen's controlling that behind the net. He's going to get it up to Umland. Umland chips it out of the zone. Hit and dump it right back down deep. Saying he was behind the red line, so that's going to be an icing. Umland takes his face off and has it behind the net. Looking for a teammate. Oh, he had Nelson couldn't get a good stick on it, but it was a great pass by Aiden. Jensen couldn't quite hold that in, so we'll do a face off in the neutral zone. Hitmen control that back in their own zone. Umland there to steal that pass. Gets it to Fiedler in the middle. Here come the Hitmen. Their pass a little off there. Brody gets it up to Umland. Umland's looking for someone. Centers it for Nelson. Nelson shot off the goalie's mask. Now Karsnia has it. Now the Hitmen have it. They get a shot. Save. Pass from Nelson up to Fiedler. Fiedler almost gets by two guys. Here come the Hitmen back the other way. Ryder able to knock that off the puck. Just Shoop gets it up to, who do we got here? Is that Jensen? No, that's Slominski. Drops to Piesheimer. And he buries that hard shot off the drop pass from Casey. That was a good breakout. Karsnia to Shoop behind the net. Shoop up to Slominski. Slominski brought it in and dropped it to Piesheimer. That face-off goes all the way back to Sickler. Sickler's going to play that up off the boards. And that's going to get all the way down for an icing. No, they are called off. Held in by Westwood. Now come the Hitmen. That shot off Sickler's stick. Rider up to Runkle. Runkle's going to dump that down, and he's going to chase. Slawinski comes in, steals the puck. Shot to Shoop, slap shot. Shoop, slap shot, rebound, and then a goal. Very, very good team aggressive play there from Westwood. That's an 8-goal lead for Westwood. Hitmen have that knocked away by Sunshine. Hitman shot, deflected. Severson plays it. And let's see, what do you got? We've got Mahold coming in. We've got Severson with him. Max is going to get his shot. Oh, but it gets back to Brody. Shot goes high. Max centering pass. But here come the Hitmen the other way. They've got a 2-on-1. Can't connect on that pass. Sunshine was intimidating them. Made a bad pass. Severson along the boards. Hitmen have it behind the net. Centering pass deflected off one of our players. Now the Hitman's shot is deflected. And we're out of the zone. Here come the Hitmen. That shot goes high and wide. Oh. Now Brody's got it. He's coming up hard lot. Or no, that's Gage. Gage has it. He gets a shot. Oh, nice job getting that shot off between two defenders. Umlin with the face-off. Nelson centering pass gets to the crease. Umlin with a scissor pass. Jensen nicely saves that. Oh, Fiedler with a nice move. Couldn't get that shot up over the goalie.
Chip it forward.
Might have had the back door open. Fiedler's going to take that face off. Nelly has puck. He gets a shot off the side of the goalie. Umlin knocks it back to Nelly. Nelly tries to get it to Fiedler. Umlin makes a back pass, tries to get it to Fiedler, but the Hitmen have the puck coming the other way. Jensen knocks him off the puck nicely. Now Nelly has it. He's got Fiedler. He's got a 3-on-2. Fiedler, his shot Goalie save. Puck is loose. Umlin tries to center it. Here come the Hitmen. Shot. Saved by Sickler. 5 minutes left. Time to thank our sponsor for the third period. Dixon's Chicken Shack in Jacksonville, Florida. They'll make chicken any way you want it. Fried, raw, tall, short. As long as you buy their chicken, they're happy. Ooh! Ryder finds Runkle. Can he get there? Good job by the goalie coming out to get that. Peaceheimer saw him. Ryder's going to take the face off. And ends up in Shoop's hands. Shoop gets knocked off the puck. So the Hitmen send that deep. Slowinski. Casey's got it. He hands that off to Karznia. Karznia is going to skate that in himself. Tripping call was missed. Peaceheimer has it. Over to Slominski. Karznia runs into a very large man, but he did separate the puck. Shoop avoids the same very large man. He passes it up to Runkle. Offside there. I don't know if this ice is extra thick or because it's a curling rink, but the lines are not very dark. They're hard to see. They're pretty pale. Severson dumps it up the boards. Collision of two big men there. I'll call that a tie. Some extracurricular activity there. Probably could have called either one, but the Hitmen are going to have a minute 30 in the box. So Westwood on the penalty, or on the power play. Severson has to chase that back, pressured by the Hitman, but he makes a reverse. And he's got a lot of open space. He's going to dump it down deep, but that's going to be icing. He saw Brody, he just couldn't hit him. Sickler looks like he's ready to skate one out and see if he can get a goal. Oh, good save. Severson fighting along the boards. Minute 30 left. Hitmen are happy just to kill the penalty there. Well, the Hitmen come out with the puck. Now we finally control it. 20 seconds left in the power play. Mahold. Oh, Tice gets a shot, but that's blocked. He hands that back to Brody. Brody's centered pass. No goal. No goal. Less than a minute left and running clock here. We're going to see all you thousands of online fans back here this afternoon. Boys are going to go do a cold plunge. Maybe do some deep oxygen in the up in the mountains. Get ready for the second game.
Hiking again?
Offside, 23 seconds left, running clock. May not have time for another face-off. We will. Boys are going to walk out of here with a 10-2 victory. All right. Westwood moves their record up to 2-0-1. Or is it 2-1?
It's 2-0-0-0-1.
Two-
There's loss, there's tie.
2-0-0-1.
overtime win, overtime loss.
Overtime loss by
So I think we're 2-0.
shootout. Either way, we are on to the next one. Thank you everyone for joining. We will see you soon.